What's going on, everybody? Here today, I'm sitting with my buddy Cole. Cole's a good colleague, good coworker, and we talk a lot. So I was like, man, I need to have you on the show one of these times. So here we are. You excited?
Oh, frick yeah!
You gotta get a little bit closer to that mic, man. That seems too far away.
I'll pull it closer.
Yeah, because I can see it. There you go.
Get a little, close and personal with this mic.
Yeah, get up nice and close with it, man. Enjoy it.
No, yeah, I'm so excited, dude. Like you told me about this, I watched a couple, and I'm like, that's good. That's actually pretty cool. I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while.
What is it like the studio and shit? How you like that shit?
Dude, I was actually really shocked when you brought me up. Like, holy cow, this is actually a
yeah.
setup.
A lot of people don't think it's like legit. Like we've got everything set up here and everything going, and it's crazy how it's come together. It's not something I would have ever seen myself doing or something I expected doing, but here we are. And nonetheless, I enjoy doing this shit. I really do. Sitting down and just hashing stuff out, talking one-on-one with people and all that. But yeah, that's really all I got, man.
Dude, ever since actually, I think you were the one who got me on the podcast. Like, well, I didn't start listening to a lot. Like, you showed me Two Bears in a Cave. That's freaking hilarious. Yeah. Bert Kaiser, Tom
Segura, some of the funniest people out there.
Dude, they are so great. I love. They're just so random too.
And like with them together, just clicks really well. Like they just go well together. Been best friends forever, whatever.
Oh yeah,
12 years in the making as it goes, something like that.
Literally like two bears.
Two bears, one kid. They are literally two bears. That's what's so funny about it is they have that, and it's like a play on like being gay, and then it's them, and it's.
But they're not. They're completely not.
They're not.
They both have children. They both, both married. Like, it doesn't even matter.
Have you heard of their wives?
Yeah, Leanne is Bert's and
Push.
Push. I didn't think it was his wife's name, but I'm like, I can't know. There's no way his wife's name is Push.
I guess it is. I actually don't know, but she's fun. She's a comedian.
She is.
Yeah, I've never seen her stuff, but she actually is. Leanne, I don't know what Leanne does. Leanne's like kind of.
He's never actually. I don't think in anything I've ever seen. I don't think he's ever mentioned what she does. That I have paid attention to anyway.
Yeah, Leanne, like from what I understand, was like a housewife for the longest time, and now she's like got her own podcast and stuff. I listened to one of her episodes.
She has to do a podcast.
She's just was on the most recent Two Bears.
I haven't watched.
Yeah, so
it yet. I haven't listened to it yet.
So episode like 45, whatever. It's Bert's not on it. It's just Leanne. It's Leanne and Tom.
Oh snap!
Talking about Bert and shit. So they're just like talking shit the whole time.
I need to listen to that. I haven't caught up on it yet, but
no, I haven't seen that one. I don't think I want to, but
you don't want to.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes Leanne, I don't mind it. Sometimes I'm like, yeah. Like,
I know. That's like, do you know who the Try Guys are? Okay, well, there's these like four guys. They used to be on BuzzFeed like years ago, and then they used to do like, oh, these four guys are gonna try on like women's clothing, or they're gonna go try the hottest food or whatever. They just do random stuff.
Yeah.
And so they decided, oh, we're gonna make our own stuff. So they made their own YouTube channel, started doing their own videos. But now two of them are married. One of them's engaged right now. Just got engaged like literally last week or something. And then the other one's gay, so he lives with I assume his life partner. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they all like their wives now, or their partners all have a podcast. So it's like the three girls, and that's called "You Can't Sit With Us."
You can't sit with us.
But that's
kind of funny.
It's hilarious. It's like the opposite side of the guys' podcast. So it's like
the
girls' side of it. It's hilarious.
That's good. That's a funny show. That's a good in too. You probably have the husbands on as guests to like get some publicity right away, see where it goes, and then. Like just transition. I don't know. It's cool, man. It's podcasts are like crazy now. It's like ton of people. There's a ton of them.
Oh yeah, no.
Like they've definitely gotten very saturated ever since Mr. Joe Rogan blew up. But
but also like COVID too. COVID just pushed them over the edge.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Like you're here, you can't do anything else. During this time, and like you can sit at home, you can watch Netflix or. Some people want to create stuff and do stuff. Some people
Netflix
probably have their
chill.
The Netflix and chill. Yeah, when you're self-quarantining because you're sick and shit. Like
it's that one person date. You know what I'm talking about?
That one person date.
I got a date with my hand.
This is the Stiff Socks podcast.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I know. I knew you were gonna do this too. I was about to tell you before. Like, you can't.
I'm sorry.
This isn't Stiff Socks.
I know. I can't help it.
We can't promote other podcasts on this bitch.
For anybody else who doesn't know, it's another podcast that like Trevor Wallace and Mike. Oh shoot!
I don't even know the other guy's name.
Michael Blaustein.
Michael Blaustein. What a name!
Yeah, I know, right? His nickname is apparently the Floor General.
The Floor General?
Yeah, because we listened to it today. He like says he finishes on the floor, so he's the Floor General.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That's why. Like, why would someone do that to themselves?
Dude, I don't know. they're both weird dudes, but it's a hilarious show to watch.
It is. It is a funny show. It's very. It's like the guy. The best way I describe that show is it's the guy version of Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
You not see that?
No.
Just Call Her Daddy is way more girl oriented.
But what is that? Like, is it another podcast?
You don't know what Call Her Daddy is?
Call Her Daddy?
Oh my gosh! It's like it was like the second biggest podcast. Oh my gosh! Okay.
No, dude.
It's
I'm
run by.
I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to look at it.
It's run by Barstool, but it's these two girls.
Oh, okay. I know Barstool, but I don't know.
Call Her Daddy is under the Barstool umbrella, and they do their own thing. But it's these two girls, Alex and someone else. There was a big falling out. Now it's only the one girl, but like, they were together, and it's fucking wild. And it's two girls like being wild. Like you get the wild side of girls, and like
so like pretty much
they're always talking about sex, they're always talking about like hookups, talking about like rules, talking about like
like
the girl side of shit. It's literally like that's the best way, and they're way bigger than Stiff Socks. No offense. That's why I say
that's okay.
Stiff Socks is the guys' version of Call Her Daddy because it's them, and they give a little more guys' perspective, and they're just kind of funny as shit. Like they just talk random, fucking bullshit all the time.
I'm gonna definitely have to look this one up tonight.
We can watch some. We can listen to some on the way home, maybe.
Oh yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It gets you like. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god! Like some of it, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know. That's how I feel when I listen to the other one, and I'm like, man, this happens.
Yeah. When people do like their write-ins about like some of the like the dog one. That's the one of the few write-ins I remember where like the guy was like, the girl I went home with like didn't want to put her dog in the cage, and as I'm like hitting her doggy style, the dog came up and like licks my asshole.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah,
I've heard that story.
Yeah. And like it's like that's so weird. Like to hear, it's like a weird write-in, and like how can it get weirder than that? And somehow it does. Like it gets even weirder.
Oh yeah,
like, shit
dude.
just, like,
the stuff people do and write in about, you could do a mail-in like, oh, send me your weirdest stories and I'll read them out. I bet you would get some bangers.
I don't know if I'd want to do that, but
no.
But that's like. Not to plug it in, but we have like a festival podcast now that we do that for. So people write in about their crazy ass festival stories.
Oh, I can see that. Dude.
Yeah.
I've heard some stories, man, because in Tampa they do, Sunset Music Festival almost like every year.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
we had one of the stories that we did was like freaking like these naked people like getting naked in the forest and shit like that, like because they like are on fucking drugs and they're just like taking a lot of shit in and they're just. Next thing you know, like they're just no clothes on. Like that was the story. It was like, yeah, these fucking naked guys were like running around the festival and fucking securities, tackling them and shit. Like it's like, oh fuck. And then one of the other crazy stories that we heard was this girl wrote in and like they met this wonderful couple and they were like had a great time at the festival. They were super nice people. 10 months later, one of their friends sends a link and says, "Wasn't this the girl from the festival?"
Yeah, so wait a minute.
And
the link is about the single girl, or the girl in the couple?
The girl wrote in that she met these two people. So it's about the girl in that group that she met. So she wrote in and he said 10 months later she got an article from her friend like, hey, isn't this the girl from the festival you met? And they're like, oh my god, it is. She was like committed to like triple or double
like homicide?
No, she definitely murdered him. Like murder fuck, I forgot how it goes. Third-degree murder. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't remember how it was murder 3. That's not it. It's third-degree murder.
I think I actually do sometimes call it murder 3.
No, they don't. They do not. It's definitely third-degree murder, second-degree murder, first-degree murder.
I know those. I know those are real.
There's no murder 3.
I've heard murder 3.
It's not a movie.
Well, you never know.
Not like Slayer or Jaws 3 or something like that. It's its own thing. But yeah, so they found out the girl they were with like was a murderer. They had no idea.
Gosh, dang.
So be careful who you meet out there, people. There's some crazy fucks.
Yeah, dude. 6 years at Chick-fil-A. I've met some people.
Wait, you worked at Chick-fil-A?
Oh yeah, for 6 years.
I worked at Chick-fil-A. Not that long.
Oh yeah.
I got to hear some stories. Tell us about Chick-fil-A right now.
Okay. I got these stories. So, well, my favorite is this. Like 2 middle-aged women came into the store. Like I was doing drive-through outside, like mobile orders and all that jazz, like for hours. Always wore my shorts. Shirt tucked in.
We know the look. We know the Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, no the
sure.
nice. Oh yeah. So they pull up whatever. I tell them their total. It's $16.60, but I say $16.sexy by mistake, and so they immediately look at me and go, "Wait, did you just call us sexy?" And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. And I'm like, I mean, maybe because I can't say no and I can't say yes.
Yeah. You gotta please customer.
Oh yeah.
It'll be your pleasure
in multiple ways. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. But yeah, so they look at me and like, man, we might just have to take you home with us. And I'm like, ladies, whatever gets me home right now. Let's go. I was about to clock
However,
out.
I can get off this shift.
Exactly. I was like,
Guys,
oh,
get me
I
up.
have 4 hours left. I will go home right now.
Did you like working at Chick-fil-A?
I enjoyed it.
You did?
I liked it.
What did you do at Chick-fil-A?
Okay, well, for the first year I worked at a store, it was like a store on the Down Mabry store over by
Yeah.
Gaither. So like for me, I was like, yeah, whatever. I was there a year. My bosses kind of hated me, so I quit. And then I had like a 9-month hiatus, no job, no money. I was living poor at my folks' house. And so yeah, living poor at my folks' house. And so then like fast forward till I get that job. And I was there for 5 years. I didn't expect to be there for 5 years though. I'm like, oh, this is literally temporary till I find a better job while I'm in college. Like something pays a little bit more. But like I worked my way up. Like 8 months before I left. I told him, no, I don't want to get promoted. I don't want to be a team leader. I just want to stay a grunt. I'll be a good grunt for you guys no matter what. So, and then they promoted me to marketing specialist right before I left. So like,
what does that entail for Chick-fil-A? Like, what are you doing marketing-wise for Chick-fil-A?
So pretty much all I did was I coordinated. I did Facebook posts for our store.
I like that shit.
Yeah, like I did marketing, and so I like did the Facebook posts. I did. Well, we had a like the Gasparilla Fun Run, like the children's walk.
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, we did. Like I did that. Like
I do not know.
Like, well, we had 2 bags to raffle off. So then I told customers like, hey, like if you like this page or this post on Facebook, we'll raffle this off or randomly pick your name out. So I literally printed all the names out, put it in a bag. Just
took a video of you doing it and all that shit.
Oh yeah, I like posted and everything and like and I had one of my coworkers hold up the bag like you could wrap obviously one of the more attractive girls. Hey, that's how marketing works.
There, Cole. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you gotta.
That's how marketing works in this country. God damn it.
Welcome
to America.
Sadly it is.
I mean, it does seem to go that way for sure. No doubt about it.
Lord knows my ugly mug wasn't gonna go on there. But yeah, so I did stuff like that. I did like social events, like if a university like USF wanted to come down and say, "Oh, we want to do a spirit night." Okay?
So did you work?
I had a 9 to 5
years, and you worked that after the 9 to 5.
Oh no,
that was your 9 to 5.
Although like once I got promoted, I did 9 to 5.
That's not bad. That's pretty good at least. I could deal with that.
15 an hour, 9 to 5. I was like, man, I got this.
Now you're making more money. Now you like this.
Oh yeah, no, I like this job
but,
way better.
Do you miss working in the restaurant though at all? Like, be straight.
I do.
What?
No, because I saw multiple people I worked with. Like at this job, I see you and 2 other people on the daily. That's it.
I get okay.
I'm a social butterfly.
Okay, so
I need to see more people.
So socially wise, you miss it, but I mean, like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the job. Like,
the
job itself.
Some days, yes. Like most of the time, though, it's
That's
like a no.
bullshit.
It's like a. Most of the time, it's a solid.
Right now.
Most of the time, it's a solid no. Okay, like, dude, I enjoyed Chick-fil-A. I thought at one point I was gonna own one. I was literally gonna work my way up. It's only like $10K to buy a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they have but it's a very, 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 very hard process.
Oh, it's like I had 2 friends who did it.
And then you on the back end, you're paying them every year off your shit. Like, it's nice to start, but then like you're paying them a lot of money because you pay pre-taxes. You pay off your pre-taxes.
But still, like my bosses made over $500,000 a year. Like,
I mean, it depends on the store. You're right,
dude. We had one of the lower stores, and like the dude who owns the Fowler store, he owns another store now, and he also operates the one at the university.
That's so nice.
So he makes bank.
Oh yeah. I mean, Chick-fil-A are gold mines if you can get into it.
Oh yeah, they make more money than like McDonald's, Sonic, Subway, like all those things combined.
More than McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, what do you think you want on Monday afternoon? And you're like, oh man, I could go for some Chick-fil-A right now.
I didn't have it yesterday.
Oh yeah. Oh, what are you craving on a Sunday?
It's a good. I wonder if they do it on purpose because
no,
I know
it's not on purpose.
I'm glad I cannot finish my sentence here. No, you're good. No. But my thought is like because nowadays like they could easily switch up and go all full 7 days. No one would give a flying shit.
Oh no.
No one would care.
A lot of people.
No one would care.
No. I know I would care because then that would have meant I would have had to work Sunday. I would have been
You're
working.
not working there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
But my point is I wonder now. Before they definitely did it for religious purposes, but now I'm wondering if they figure that they're onto something because they are making more money than all these restaurants. And the fact is, it's like if I got Chick-fil-A 7 days a week, I'm gonna hit a point where I don't want it anymore. There's just gonna come a time where I go, I've had it way too much,
dude.
But I get that nice.
No,
but you got a day break, bro.
this is true.
Like you that's all I was getting at right there. You get that day break, and you're like, fuck. All right, let me reset. It's out of my system now. I want it. I want it Monday. I want it now. And like you're
I want
back.
it my way.
Yeah, I want it. That's not their slogan.
I know it's not.
But like, yeah, I think that break it cleanses out of your body, and you're like, give it to me.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean,
Monday 6 a.m. I'm there.
Yes, everybody who's at Chick-fil-A corporate right now is like saying, yeah, we can never open on Sunday for that reason. Because it keeps people coming back Monday.
Yeah, I think that's how it is now.
Yeah.
Before, I think it was legit.
Oh, it was. It was literally because True Kathy and like all that.
The history shit with it. Yeah, the religious side of it.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the other thing is like they got under scrutiny for all that gay, all that stuff, the gay stuff. I don't want to get into it too much, but like at the same time, you gotta be able to get where both sides coming from. Like they have a right to view whatever they want to do. They're not asking you to come eat there.
No.
Like,
nobody ever. They never tell you, hey, come eat our chicken, or else you're stupid.
What the most annoying was though is like when I don't know if you worked there. Oh, you did work there. We just like but I mean like if you ever have people come up to you and be like, you guys are going to you guys are haters, blah blah blah. You ever have people? I knew some people that did like that legit happened.
No.
You guys are like we're like we just work here for $8 an hour. Like we don't really know.
Dude, I had a coworker I didn't know for a year. I mean, I knew them for a year, but then after that year, I found out that they were gay, and I was like, wait, what? I did not know at all. Like, also, I didn't really care. Like,
no,
if you want to work there, that's all.
Like,
that's your prerogative.
Who does care? Like, do what you want.
Exactly.
Live
like,
yourself for every day.
Yeah, like, do you want to go work for Chick-fil-A or like,
I had a buddy that one of my best friends, my freshman year of college, actually was gay, and like he was. Like I didn't even know for the first 2 weeks. I had no idea, And then like he was there over summer. So like our group was there over summer, and I had no idea. And our group, the girls in the group were like, "Oh, JV's gay," and I was like, "What? No!"
Oh, that's all I got told too by a girl at a party.
No, he's not. And then like it doesn't affect our friendship. We would go out every week with a 6-pack of beer and just chill at the beach.
Yes,
and we would talk mad shit about our lives. Like I would say something about what's happening with me, and he would be like, "Oh, that's fucked up." And he would start talking about him. He would talk about the guys he was with. I would talk about the girl. It was fucking wild. And we were just having a fucking
best wingman out there.
Cheers in. We were having a good time. He's a funny dude. I shout out him. I'm not gonna say his name on here, but like shout it out. You come on anytime. Come on up and hang. I haven't seen him in a while, but
I know I haven't seen my friend.
Nah, he's.
I only found out one day because at the party, like I don't know, I sat down on the couch, he was next to me, but then he like checked out this guy I walked by. I was just like, wait, what? And then somebody told me, somebody looked at me and goes, yeah, did you not know? I'm like, no, I didn't know. Like, no, that's not something I asked somebody first day. Like,
that's the other thing is like our generation doesn't ask. It's like we don't care. So we
really don't care.
Like, oh really? Like oh he's gay. Oh
yeah.
Well, good for him. Then you walk away. That's it.
And you're like, let me continue with my day. Like,
yeah. That's it. Stop the podcast right now. We're gonna end it on that note. But yeah, it's so weird the different like generational gaps between that stuff. Like,
oh yeah,
it's just. I mean, my parents don't seem to care that much. My parents kind of like whatever, but it's weird to see when people do care. Like, it's like, why do you? Like, what is it?
Like, you can't stop them. Oh, sorry. You can't stop them from doing it. Like, you can try, but it's not gonna work.
It doesn't. I don't understand that because it doesn't affect you.
It doesn't affect you. Yeah, like just move on.
And I've never seen it like in my the one thing I remember growing up is like when I did hear people say it, they'd be like, "Well, I don't want to like see it," or like I don't want my kids to see it, and blah blah blah. And I don't think I've ever seen it. No. Like, I've seen straight people where it's worse, and you're like, "Oh yeah, get a fucking room, ladies and gentlemen." But not gay.
No, yeah, you don't see that in public because I think for that same reason, because it's like Like you don't want to see it as a normal couple. So like you definitely do not want to see it as that. Like granted, it's this still, just as off-putting because it's like literally, public PDA. Like public PDA is like, yeah, dude. I've seen some stuff at Home Depot where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, dude, you should not be doing that. Like I can see you. Like stop it.
That's so weird. Why are you at the Home Depot? What are you doing that for? Why are you trying to get some lumber, getting some wood on? Like, what are you doing? Getting hardwood on? Like,
he got wood in multiple places.
Yeah, he's going in the lumber section because he can't fucking. All right, that's weird to me.
Oh no, like not like
supermarket?
that, not like that bad, but like I've seen where like the other day, actually it was like 2 weeks ago in your store, and this guy, I didn't watch him on purpose, but I happened to look over and I see him just like caress his wife's ass. I'm like smacking him, like, oh god.
I mean, like, okay, that shit I get in public.
No, I get that.
But I'm talking like, and only with your woman, not with random people. That's you don't do that.
Well, yeah. Why would you do that to random people?
Well, let's make sure people understand what we're talking about here.
Oh yes, no, I said his wife.
You did, but when we start talking, we need to clarify what we're talking about. But yeah. Like I mean that I can get. I thought you meant like full on like making out or something. Like that's where it's like.
I have seen that once.
I mean, everyone's
like,
seen
no,
it, and you're like, all right, why are you doing it?
Yeah, like
everyone's seen it. Everyone's seen it, but
Yeah.
like in public,
yeah, like you at the store. Come on,
get
now.
in your car.
Yeah. Even just
Kiss your woman.
Just get in the
and
car.
drive home.
You don't even have to
to
drive
finish
home.
the job.
You don't have to drive home.
To finish the job, drive home.
I mean,
If you get caught, you can get a ticket for public indecency.
but you're not in public. You're in a car.
But I'm just telling you the law. I'm not explaining that. I understand that.
No, I know.
But I'm telling you the law. Like if you get caught having sex in a car, you can get written up.
Really? I did not know that.
Yes. Swear to God.
Good to know.
Know your laws, people. Doesn't mean not do it, but know your laws.
I'm glad you told me that because I wouldn't have known that one.
No, I didn't know that either.
Who told you?
We
that?
had friends that got caught, and the cop was like, "You do know, I can like write you up, and depending on what the situation is, like take you in."
Dang.
And you're like,
He must have had a bad day to say that to them.
well, I think he was just telling them
Probably, yeah.
because he didn't get rid up or anything. He was just like, just change and
Mhm.
go, like just leave, like. But like, that's the thing is like, truthfully told, like when a cop gives you guys a warning, like that,
you go. Like
you
don't
accept it and you move on because there is a cop that could have a bad day and he ain't gonna give you a warning.
Oh no.
So like I always thank cops when I get warnings because I'm
Mhm.
like I would not have known without you telling me. I would have
Oh, yeah.
never known. Getting
I've
a
got-
ticket is shit.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
It's the worst.
I was driving downtown, not
the
downtown
worst.
Sarasota, but downtown Tampa, and it was like I went to McDitton's, this Irish pub, one night, and I was so bored. But I had like one drink. I was like 3 hours before I left, and I was just done. I left. I'd never driven down there more than once. So it was like the second time ever, and I'm going the wrong way. Did not know this. And my GPS is yelling at me, turn around. I'm like, I'm going the right way. I'm arguing with the GPS. That's telling me the correct way to go. I'm
That's the
arguing
funniest
with
thing in
it.
the world.
And then these two cops pull up on me, going the right way. And I'm just like, oh, what did I do? I did not have any clue. And so they tell me, like, do you know why we pulled you over? I'm like, no, officers. I looked like I was deer in the headlights. Like, I was so dumbfounded. And then I was like, what, did I have a taillight out or something? 100% innocence. And then they look at each other like, is this dude for real? Like, is he dumb? And then they go, dude, you're going the wrong way. I'm like, are you serious? I'm going the wrong way? I had no clue. I'm like, they could tell too by my genuine shock that I had no clue. And they asked me, how many times you've been down here? I'm like, this is my second time, sir. I just got done at the bar and I was not having fun. I'm trying to go home. They're like, all right, fine. Just turn around up there. And it's just a warning. I'm like, awesome, yes. And I just booked it home. Like, this is the end of my night.
Yeah, that's a funny story. Going the wrong way. I've gotten pulled over. I got pulled over recently, and I was like, I literally in my head, I was like, I'm getting a fucking ticket. Like it was one of those where I was like, I'm getting one. And he came back and was like, what's going on? And I was like, I'm just late for work. I apologize.
Oh, you told me this one.
And I was like, I'm just late, and I'm sorry. And he was like, all right, here's your warning. Like, I get it. You're working. You're young. You got nothing wrong. A record. You're great. But just don't do that again. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. Like, I remember like my whole was like, oh, I was like, thank Jesus.
Did you say that
And
also? Like you would have been on time anyway had you not, not sped.
I made it like with getting pulled over. I made it.
You were like what,
only
2 minutes?
10 minutes late, which I was shocked about. So I definitely would have made it on time if I had not gotten pulled over.
Just
I would have really got there early. But
speed limit.
I mean, it happens. I also got a ticket. That was the last ticket I've gotten. It's the first ticket and last ticket I've ever gotten. I was driving on the highway.
I've only ever got one.
I've only got one.
I've gotten like multiple.
I was driving on the highway, and the highway. In my head, highway, 75 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm going 85.
Dude, I go 85
because 10 over. Well, little did I know this highway was 55. So now I'm going 30 over.
Snap.
So I'm driving. I don't even notice the cow at first, and then I see the lights in my back. I'm like, oh, okay. So and he wasn't on me yet. I just saw the lights coming. So I get over. He gets over. I go, oh shit. So I get over again. He gets over again. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I slow down, pull over. And he's like, you know why I pulled you over today? And I was like, or no, he was like, do you know your speed limit? And I was like, yeah, I was going 85. And he goes, yes, in a 55. And I was like, and my face was like, oh. And I go, I did not know that. And he was like, license registration. And I was like, and then he took a while, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, damn, I went 30 over. Comes back, and he's like, listen, I could tell you didn't really know, but I do have to I'm giving you a ticket.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
And
he at least acknowledged though that he was like, he felt sorry for you. See, he told you like, hey, I know you didn't know, but I kind of have.
He was nice. He was like,
I have to give this to you.
30 over.
30 over, dude.
Like I gotta. Yeah.
I'd be fired if I didn't give you this ticket.
There's a fucking limit, right? Yeah. There's a limit to what I can do and can't do, and I don't know.
I will say, if you have a clean record though, you're more likely to get more warnings. 100%.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, because they don't write in their system warnings at all. They literally just sign like a piece of paper and sign it off, and here you go.
Yeah,
mom's your uncle.
Unless you get I've had a ticket where it said warning on it.
I've gotten those too, but I've gotten one paper one where it said warning, and then the rest of them are just verbal warnings. And so my last one was a paper one. I was in Tampa, and I was not happy with this one. I was having a bad day. This was like I had just failed a test or something. My friend stood me up for like a hangout session, and I'm like, man, this day sucks. I'm headed home from from school. I was like, man, could this day I literally said, could this day get any worse? Get pulled over. And I'm just like, oh, of course. I had to say it. I was so mad. And then I don't even know why I got pulled over. I cannot remember for the reason.
I knew someone that got pulled over twice in the same day. Within 4 hours.
Oh, twice in the same day.
On the interstate. Horrible day.
Damn, did they not learn their lesson the first time?
I have no explanation. But I know it happened, and I was like, that sucks. That's 2 tickets in a row. I think the other one, the second one might have been like you can get it taken care of if you do this and this.
Yeah, I've had one of those.
It was one of those where it was like you either paying or you can do this and this, and it's gonna go away. You don't have to pay or anything. And
yeah,
I got that's lucky. That's lucky as fuck.
Like, oh yeah. If you can do something to get the ticket away or make it go away forever, oh yeah, go do it.
Do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do those classes after.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did the class for the last one I got, and then I never turned in the paperwork.
No, I had to go pay one. I had to go downtown to like the county, not sheriffs, but like the county, like
man, that shit online now.
The tax system. Oh, I know. I had to go. This was
God.
like years ago, though.
Yeah, thank God that's online now, because I would have never gone down. I would have never in my life made it down there where I had to go.
Oh, I hate that day.
We've had buddies that get them in Georgia and stuff, and I've had one friend that did go and fight it in Georgia. Like was like
in Georgia.
Was like, fuck this, I'm going. Like they're not getting me. We had somebody that was going like 90 in Georgia on the way home from a festival, and he got pulled over, and he had to pay a fat ticket.
Well,
ticket.
Dude, Georgia cops do not mess around.
No, they do not. That's like the one state I would advise if anyone's driving.
You never speed.
We've been told that since day one growing up. It's like when you're in Georgia, do not speed.
Oh yeah,
like, just don't even, unless you're like with a big group of traffic.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, just stay the course of whatever you're doing.
Because there's not as many incidents. Because like.
What do you mean?
It's like Georgia's, big population, but like it's sprayed out. It's not sprayed out.
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
It's spread out.
It is spread out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spread out. So like the instance of seeing somebody who's gonna do something bad is a lot lower than in like Florida. Florida jam packed, man. We got too many people here.
Sorry, I was looking at the hotel thing. I'm getting a hotel over here.
You get a hotel? What mistress which mistress you seeing?
No mistresses. None. None. Currently chilling in life, figuring out life. Anyways, I digress from that. What are we saying though? Cops.
We're talking about cops and how Georgia, like, they are crazy.
Just don't speed in Georgia.
Oh yeah, no.
Get to Atlanta or take a plane. Take a plane.
Why would you fly to Georgia though? That's like an hour flight.
It is an hour and a half. They
It's
did
not
that.
even worth
They've
it.
done that. I've done that a few times.
I mean, I did it
It's like
for
connecting.
my last interview for this
I've
job.
done connecting flights, I should say. Get off. Run,
yeah.
Run to the other side of the airport in 20 minutes.
Dude, it's the Delta
on the next
hub,
one.
of course.
Is the Delta hub of the air world.
No, dude.
Where are the other hubs? Does
I
anyone else have a hub?
do.
I actually don't know that answer.
I don't know either. Like, that's a good dude. We could Google it.
I mean, you should Google it real
Like,
quick.
I do know that because my uncle flies for Delta.
Yeah.
So
No, I knew Delta. I knew
Yeah.
that. I knew that. Airline hub.
my dad's a pilot. My uncle's a pilot. My granddad used to be a pilot. My grandfather on my dad's side is like a freelance pilot, but not like for anybody. He just flies himself. And I tried to be a pilot, but I couldn't do it.
It doesn't even say which airline. It just says.
Oh, wait, but
Atlanta is the
what'd you look
primary.
up?
I looked up airline hubs.
Oh. Oh wait, click on them. Wait a minute. I bet if you clicked on one of those links,
Major airlines and hubs.
it would tell you, yeah.
Come on,
There
give
we
me the
go.
loot.
I want to say Southwest would be like Florida, but I don't know where in Florida. I don't know. Southwest just sounds Florida. It just sounds like it's based in Florida.
Even though we're the southeast.
I know.
Makes a lot of sense.
I didn't say
8
it made
hubs.
sense.
Oh, here we go. American Airlines hubs.
Okay.
All of these?
Yeah.
All of them.
There are 9 hubs. United
United
Airlines.
Airlines.
Man, these are the. We just won Delta, Southwest, and what's the other one? Oh, Delta Airlines. There we go.
Dude, Atlanta's not even on this.
Wait, what? No, that's Delta. Wait. That's not right. I know for a fact Delta is the, like Delta is based in Atlanta, like 100%. 100%.
100%.
You got me saying that too now.
It's a good thing to fucking.
I know.
It's a good thing to say. It's a
But
good
I
thing to
say
get
it
out there.
exactly like him, like 100%.
You gotta say it like him. There's no
Right.
other option. Bert Kreischer, everybody. The machine.
Like this is Russia. You
Yeah, I
party
guess-
with us.
Well, fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
Dude, how cool would it have been to be him in that situation? I think I would have failed.
I
though.
would have died.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm not
I don't
the-
do vodka
I'm
at
not
all.
the party animal like he is. I'm
No.
just not.
Well, he also went to FSU. So
okay.
of course.
That's-
Like,
I went to Florida State.
oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So I'm just not that level of
No.
machine.
No. Dude. No. I didn't even start partying in college till like maybe my junior year.
I definitely partied all throughout college, but I just never was like somebody to get like that. I've never been somebody to just get like there's certain times where I come out and people get excited because like, holy shit, like Jacob's coming out.
Oh snap.
Because I go out and I have a drink or two and I have a good time, but
Yeah.
I'm not like ignorant or
Mhm.
ridiculous. Like when I go out and I want to, that's the word for when like I go crazy and go out. My friends are like, "Oh, Jacob's getting ignorant."
Oh.
And I'm like, "All right, I guess ignorant Jacob is out. Let's go. Let's ride."
Does that
But,
just
like,
mean you don't care about social norms? Like
I think it's like I'm out there. I'm definitely
Okay,
I'm
okay.
out there. I'm saying stuff and like I'm definitely fun. I'm having a good time.
okay.
I'm saying stuff that
Okay.
I think's funny, not caring what other people
Okay.
say.
Dude.
Yeah, I've
That's good. That's a good
get it.
nickname. Arrogant
Ignorant.
ignorant Jacob.
Ignorant.
I had like an ironic nickname when I went out with my friends. I would always go to like country bars because I like to dance, and so they'd call me, "Hey, the closer's here." I never closed.
The closer.
Never. That was the joke. Like they would call me the closer because they'd see me with like maybe 2 or 3 different girls just because I knew them, or I'd meet somebody there and they'd be like, "Cole the closer," but it was ironic because it never happened.
That's something I've always done too. Is like when I do go out, I've just gone out to have a good time.
Oh yeah, I don't go out to meet anybody anymore.
And I knew
just go out to
girls,
have
and
fun.
not girls. I knew guys that specifically went out to go get a girl. I still do. They still go out to get a girl or talk to a girl, and I'm like, all right, I'm just trying to have some fun
Yeah.
here. Like, it's great and all, but
Like,
you
I mean,
know,
girls are cool, but you see this drink over here though? Like, you see this booth?
You
Man, that's
see-
fun.
you see me having a fun time, and you worrying about how you look
And getting shot down, getting rejected with
I'm
your
sure
corny
they do.
lines.
Yeah, they get. It happens.
Oh, I've used corny lines, and they work though because they're so stupid. But then I come back like, I am so sorry, I told you that.
You just come back and you tell them a stupid
Oh,
line, walk away, and come back.
Oh no, I don't mean like I leave. I mean like I tell them I am so sorry I said that. I just wanted to try it out. And I'll play like the innocent vibe. It works. But then I just friend them, and then I end up in the friend zone. And it never goes any further. And then they ask me to come out next time to be their protection, their guy protection from the other dudes.
Interesting take, Cole. I'm curious. Maybe don't try the corny lines.
Oh no,
next time.
I don't do them anymore.
I would
dude,
hope so after what you
told-
just told me.
I told you, I'm not dating anymore for the rest of the year. I'm gonna go through the whole holiday season dateless. No dates, no girls, no nothing. We will see how that goes. Thanksgiving,
So,
Christmas,
4 months,
Halloween. Yeah.
4 or 5 months.
No.
It's the end of the year.
Well, I mean, September's almost over.
I guess
When
it is.
September ends.
I have no idea what that's from.
That's a song. Isn't that a song? I don't know.
There's
Comment
Earth,
on the
Wind,
video.
and Fire.
Comment on the video if you
there's
know that
Earth,
song.
Wind, and Fire. When
Yeah.
you remember
Oh yeah.
the
21st
21st night of September. Yeah. There's Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't know what you were just saying, but
No, I feel like when September ends. I feel like that's a lyric to a
September
song.
ends. Oh, we can just.
I mean, we have a
Yeah.
computer here. I feel like that's when September. Oh my gosh, it is. It's a song by Green Day. I told you.
It did come up. God.
Wake me up when September ends. I can't sing it though. I don't know that song by heart.
All right. Well, it does come up.
That's hilarious. I knew it. I was like, I'm right.
All right. If y'all know what that is, congratulations. I didn't know what that is. I feel kind of.
It's Green Day, man. That's like a middle school band right there. I was
I
like,
knew Green Day. I
Linkin Park,
I know
too.
Linkin Park. There's only a few Green Day songs I got into. I knew Linkin Park. What are the other bands I'm trying to think of back then that I don't remember. I wasn't that
Avril
into. No,
oh, I wasn't either, dude.
I
But
wasn't that into bands then. I
I-
was not that into them.
dude, you know the music I listened to in middle school? Country, because that's what my dad listened to when we drove around. I have no control over the radio.
I don't ever have an issue with country music.
Oh,
I
dude,
don't have an
know.
issue now. I mean, my main genre is still EDM, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
can rock out to some country. I fucking love country.
Oh, dude, my playlist is acoustic. I've got some acapella in there. I got like classical. I got rock, rap, country. Like I have all kinds of stuff. I don't do jazz though. Do not do jazz. I do not
No.
vibe with jazz at all. It's gotta.
I
It's
could.
just. It's too. I don't know. It's just like there's something about it. No. I'll do like comical jazz. Like no, stop it. No. I don't even know what you're singing.
I don't know either. It sounded like a jazz beat.
It did not sound jazz. I'm not throwing up right now.
I mean, I
so
can't
it's not
do the
jazz.
saxophone part, but that's exactly what I just did.
That's what you did.
I just
But
I
you
just
did
didn't
not-
do
I
it
did-
in that
I'm
tone.
gonna watch this later, and it's not exact. It's not what you did because I didn't hear it as a sax. That's why.
Right, that's what I just said. I didn't do the high pitched sax voice, but it's there. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty wide range music. I just didn't get into music till I would say I didn't get into music, truthfully, till like end of 7th, maybe 8th grade. I don't know if that's like late or not, but
7th,
That's what it
8th
was.
grade.
Yep.
What that would have been like? Gosh.
Tayo Cruz, Jason
Oh, okay.
Derulo.
Oh, no, yeah. Best love song.
Emma
Was that one?
T-Pain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, old Kanye.
Okay. Akon. Don't
Ak-
forget that Akon.
Akon.
Don't forget that Akon.
Let
No.
me make your bed right. Oh yeah.
Oh, there was like.
One of these.
Yeah,
Talking?
sure.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
keep talking. I'm gonna go. get
Yeah.
this for
No,
you.
I got you. Yeah, no. If you can't see, drink a Bud Light seltzer. So I'm not a fan, but I'll keep drinking since it's free. That like all these people started coming out with these like seltzers. Like first it was White Claw, like and the person who made that big was frickin' Trevor Wallace because he shared a video about it. Made that White Claw video. I love watching it, by the way. It's hilarious. But But yeah, no, he made that popular, and then Truly's came out, and then now everybody's hyping on that seltzer train.
I mean, if you saw how big it blew up on White Claws.
Oh,
so
I
yeah,
know.
I don't
Oh,
blame
yeah,
them.
no,
I don't blame
I
them for
know
getting
how-
into the game.
Oh yeah, no, I remember to go to tailgates, man. Well, college.
Well,
life.
that's where so that was maybe that's the big misconception is all the schools started to ban liquor at tailgates because
wait now
Yeah.
or when?
at least at Florida State they had
Oh,
banned
gosh.
liquor at tailgates because
Wait a minute.
of
Is
some
it-
kid died.
Is it on campus? Is the stadium on campus?
Everything's on campus.
Okay, because for USF we have the the
Yeah,
Bucks
that's
stadium.
different. That's different.
So,
right.
it's
But
alcohol
I
everywhere.
are you sure with the frats and all that?
Like on
because
campus,
the frats are still
you can
no
s-
because the frats are still part of like the school. Like they it's an interesting relationship that they have together.
Okay.
Like yes, they're the frat, but they're technically still like they have to work with the school. They do have to work with the school. They can get away with a lot, but they have to work with the school.
Okay.
So like the frats and all that, someone died, and it was like immediately like the rule was like
Really?
no liquor. So the only option for girls to drink were these hard seltzers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where they went because like it's like the girls didn't want to drink. No girl I know drinks beer. I know very little girls, I should say, that drink beer.
Oh, I know. If you find a girl who drinks beer, you wife her up.
You
man.
keep her.
Oh, you keep her.
That woman.
You put her in a box and do not let
And
her
you
come
go
out.
to the mountains and you drink craft beer the rest of your lives. And you live out
Craft
in
beer. Then you get that. If you're going to the mountains, you got to get a Coors Light.
No, you go brewery, get some craft beer.
Oh, I know, dude. There's that one down in Sarasota, Big Top or Big
A ton
Top,
of breweries.
Big Top Circus,
There's-
or whatever.
And then up here, there's like a whole little town that's got like 9 breweries that we go to.
Oh, dude, Coppertail. Have you been to the Coppertail Brewery?
Coppertail's yeah, they're nationwide.
I know, but like, have you been?
No,
to the,
I haven't personally
Oh,
been to it
dude.
because they are nationwide. I when I was up in Colorado, we went to the more like local ones to try
Oh,
them out
okay.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, when I was in Colorado, I didn't get to peruse everything like that.
I actually got into beer by drinking craft beer. I do not like cheap beer.
Oh, I don't either.
I will not drink. I mean, I'll drink them, but
But what
like,
do you consider cheap beer though? Like what is cheap beer for you? That's the real question here, because everybody's is different.
Coors, Bud Light, Miller Lite.
If you say Yangling, I'm gonna get mad.
No.
Okay, good.
It's a little bit more pricey. I would say like the threshold would be like
Bud Light, Budweiser, Coors Light,
Yeah,
anything that has
Busch.
light beer.
yeah,
like
Natty
if it
Light, all
if it
that
looks
stuff.
oh
It's
yeah
just
no
like
Natty Light is the beer choice for high schoolers who got their friend who's a college student who graduated before them or their older brother. Like my brother tried once.
yeah. I mean, it is that, and then it's also a cheap college beer. I mean all the guys I knew drink that shit in college. I was like, I'm doing liquor. I'm not doing any of that. I turned 21. I went started going to breweries. Started trying beer then.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get into beer on cheap beer. The cheapest beer I'll probably go is like a Michelob Ultra.
Okay.
To be really real.
My first alcoholic purchase that I got when I turned 21 was a Guinness. And the person looked at me when I bought it, like, was this your, like, showed them, and it was literally, I think, the day after my birthday. And they're like, this is your first purchase? I'm like, yeah, why? They're like, okay, whatever floats your boat, man. I loved it.
You
It
might
was-
not like it.
Oh no, I like it. It's dark. Like I used to. Well, not I used to, but every once in a while, my dad would let me try his whiskey growing up.
Whiskey's good as fuck.
Oh yeah. So I started loving whiskey like in early age for me because I would just like I just grew on it. Like it'd be like in a Jack and Coke. That's my dad's favorite alcoholic beverage is a Jack and Coke, and so he would be like, "Here, you try it." Like just as a like, I know you're not gonna like it, so I'll let you try it anyway. And I'd be like, oh gosh, but then I just started liking it over a while. So, and now it's like I do Gentleman Jack, I do Johnny Walker. Like I try other whiskeys that are like off the reservation that I don't know about. And I'm like, oh yeah, this one's okay.
Whiskey, I've died off of whiskey once, and I didn't actually die completely straight off
Obviously
whiskey.
you didn't die.
But like, okay, in my friend group, when someone is puking their guts out and is on the toilet, we tell them they died.
Oh, okay.
You died, and that's the lingo we've always used. So be like,
Okay.
oh fuck, I died last night, and it's like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You were on the toilet for 2 hours. We watched you puking your guts out.
I'm old school,
Like,
man. We just say wasted.
I mean, we did do that, but it was like it got like I don't know how it came up, but that's how we've just always said that.
Yeah.
But like I've died once on whiskey, and it was not how I would normally. Not that you can't like slug whiskey and have a good time, but it will catch up to you.
Oh.
And it will smack you in the face.
Oh yeah.
So like when you slug whiskey, be ready because it's coming. Like
Dude.
it's coming for you with a vengeance. Now if you chill with whiskey and get casually drunk, that's another total different story. Total different like mindset.
But you also want to
But
throw anybody like blow anybody's mind. You get whiskey on the rocks. When
Yeah,
when you're out with your
yeah,
friends,
yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like, "I'll have a whiskey on the rocks."
Yeah,
And they just look at you like, "All right, 007, like whatever. What's wrong? What's up with
that's
you?"
that's when you're chilling.
Oh yeah.
That you're chilling if you're sipping on the whiskey.
Mhm.
I even with the ginger ale is such a light taste with whiskey that it's like it's hard to chug that as well because the ginger ale it complements it well, but it
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily take the taste away.
Yeah.
It adds a little more sweetness at the end of it, but that's about it.
I don't think I've ever done ginger ale.
That's a big mixer with whiskey. Swear to
Really?
God, try it out.
I've done
whiskey
it.
ginger.
I've tried an old fashioned. I've even done the ones
Whiskey ginger.
where they do like the egg in it. I forget that one.
Never known.
That one is actually not bad.
Hmm.
It's very what's the word? It's like it's thick for a drink,
Okay.
but like not like a slushy either. But it's like for a water drink,
Yeah.
like water base, it's thick. It's like drinking thick water. Have you heard of thick water? It's a thing.
Thick water.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
It's a thing.
No.
I've never
Describe
had
that
it.
to me. I have no idea.
It's thick water. Like how else-
But
how else do you
you've
want me to
never
explain
had
it?
it. You've never had it.
No, I've
I'm
never
sorry,
had
I'm
it,
sorry.
but I heard about it from somebody I know, and they told me about it, and I'm like, wait, what? It's pretty much like, oh shoot,
Thick
it's-
water
it's-
taste. Let's see.
Oh gosh, that's the first thing that pops up, dude.
Is
It's
thick water safe to drink?
It's pretty almost. It's like, oh okay, like when you get it's like rubbing alcohol or like Purell, like that kind of thickness.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm assuming that's that.
Like
I've
a
never tried
jelly.
it. Yeah, it's like a looser jelly, like less rigid than a Jello, less rigid than jelly, but like
Oh, so it's
Mhm.
mainly for people with issues.
oh yeah, no, if you have like
So
trouble
you-
swallowing,
swallowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you pretty much
Okay,
drink
okay.
it like it's like you eat it like it's food.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't do that unless I needed it.
But dude, I don't want to
That
eat
sounds
water.
horrible.
That's like I just eat ice cubes. Just munch on ice cubes.
I like barely am a smoothie person. I found very little smoothies I like. I don't think I could do thicker water or anything like
Dude,
that.
I'd never. I'll do daiquiris all day. That's my only thing I will do. I do not like smoothies. Smoothies are I don't know. I think it's the chunks of fruit. It just do it for me. I don't like chunks anything.
I hate chunky.
I don't do chunky milkshakes. I do
hate the
chocolate.
texture.
Yeah, no, I do. I'm drinking.
I hate
something.
everything about it.
I don't want to suck on something on like a straw and then I get a Oreo crumb in my mouth and I'm like choking to death.
No.
Yeah. But
Not
that's
in my
crazy
forte.
though that it was a big tangent. That's crazy though that they banned alcohol from like events like that.
It's just because some people died.
Oh yeah, no,
You know,
that's a good
it's-
reason for that.
I mean, it is. There's some kids can't handle
Yeah.
this shit, and then
Oh.
other kids are drunk and they don't know how to take care of them, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Then they need another. It's just a whole fiasco. But I mean, I don't know if it's any better with White Claws.
Oh no, dude,
I don't know if it's any better.
no, it's not because I've seen people polish off an entire case by themselves.
They're definitely a different type of drunk as well.
Yeah, it's like the new Bud
It's
Light.
weird.
It's the new Bud Light for colleges. That and Truly's, 100%.
It's just a weird drunk. It's different.
It is. But you get whiskey drunk though. Like, oh man, that's fun.
Well, it's like we got a little off, but like
Yeah.
like whiskey drunk is like there's the two types. It's like you could be slugging whiskey, and you would probably feel every time I've slugged whiskey, I feel good. I feel
yeah.
sober for probably about an hour, and
Yeah.
then it just hits me all at once. It's not like it's like a gradual get drunk. It's like
100%.
let me smack you in the face. Hello, whiskey's here.
Oh yeah.
We're here to party.
It's like somebody just
Yeah.
and then, on to the
Now-
next night.
Casual drinking whiskey is like it comes up while you're drinking, and you're slowly. Next thing you know, you're just fucking loosey goosey.
Oh, you're just sitting down, you're sitting back like, all right. You're just a smile on
yeah,
your face,
and you're loosey
constant
goosey,
smile.
and you're having
Oh,
a
yeah.
fun time.
Mm.
But the smacking the face, I've had that. That's the one time I've died from whiskey is when it smacked me in the face. We were going out. It was last minute. I was like, I'm not gonna go. And then they called me like, let's go for his birthday. All right, sure, I'm coming. Come to the pregame. I ended up taking like 5 shots of Jack Daniels with It was actually one of our friends' moms was there for the girl's birthday. So
Wait,
I was
you
like,
had a mom there?
it was their house. This isn't
Was she hot?
no.
Dang.
So we're all taking whiskey shots. I happen to have 5 because I was like, I gotta catch up. I'm behind.
Okay.
I got off work. I gotta get going. So I take the 5. I have a rum and coke as well. I get to the bar.
Yeah. Oh,
feeling
you were
fine.
Pre-gaming?
It was a pregame.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I had another drink at the pregame too. So I'm at 5 shots, 2 drinks. I'm like feeling good.
See, that's your problem. You went ham fast.
Everyone does that. Why would you not?
Well, I know, but
why would I spend
then what
$30?
But then what happened? No, I don't mean you can't pregame, but I'm saying like you went pregame hard. So like
That's what I'm talking about. That's the whole story.
I know. Okay, fine.
That's the whole premise of the story. We were talking about when whiskey hits you hard because you slug him.
All right. Continue.
No shit, Sherlock. Like that's where we are. That's what we're talking about.
All right. Gosh.
So I'm slugging them. I get to the bar. I'm feeling fine, and I don't think I'm that bad. So naturally, I get 2 more drinks. See my friend. She's like, "Oh my god, you actually came!" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I told you."
She was excited to see you.
She was excited to see me.
Oh yeah.
Let's get some shots. All right, I'll take another shot.
That's when you pour it on the side of your face.
No, I slugged that shot down. She takes half of it, and she goes, "You gotta finish the rest."
Oh,
I'm like, motherfucker.
No.
But at this point, I haven't felt anything yet, so I'm like, I'll finish that shot too.
Mm-mm.
Bah!
No.
Down the hatchet goes. I finished the 2 drinks, and that's when things went a little crazy.
And here we go.
And now I'm like fucked up, and I'm there. I'm just there. Next thing I know, I'm table hopping with her. I have no idea how I'm getting into these. I can understand how she gets into these tables.
Oh, yeah.
I have 0 clue how I'm.
So wait. Were these like private tables, or were these like just tables at a bar that are like anybody can walk
I
up to?
believe they were private.
Okay.
Which is why I was confused as to how I'm allowed up here. But anyways,
you were with the pretty girl.
But that doesn't make sense, regardless of who I'm with. The girls get up, the guys never do.
This is true.
But yet here I am. I'm at the table. All I remember at the table, they pass a bottle around. I don't even know what's in the bottle. And then they just start pouring it down everybody's throats. It comes to me. I'm not going to say no. So I take it, and I do take it like a champ. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling drunk, and I'm feeling great. And then when I leave the bar, smack.
Oh, did you fall down?
I fell into a bush.
You fell into a bush?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I was
that's
so
the best.
drunk. I was so drunk.
That's the best when you do something stupid.
What's weird is I remember the whole night, which I don't understand how I didn't black. I fell into
You weren't
this
that
bush.
drunk then. I mean, you were drunk, but you weren't that drunk.
Get ready.
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely was
I'm
that
waiting.
drunk.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I fell into the bush. Couldn't get back up. Was trying to get back up, and then just started puking my guts out.
Oh,
And-
like were you at least in the bush?
Oh yeah,
puking,
Or I was
like,
in the bush.
Okay. I was gonna because I
wasn't
say,
like
if you
on
were-
the street or anything. Like I was.
No. I mean, like, were you hiding, or like, were your head in the bush? Or was
Yeah,
it
at
like,
that point, I was like, oh, if I'm throwing up, I'm throwing up into this bush.
Okay,
like I'm
okay.
here. So
I was gonna say
I'm here
because-
now in the plant. I'm gonna take advantage of where I'm at. So it and then
That's
I again, it's smacking me in the face, and this is where things do maybe get a little hazy. But all I remember is 2 random kids. To this day, I don't know who you are. Like picked me up. I was by myself when this happened. When I fell. And the 2 kids fucking found me, picked me up, and
Dude, they made you part of the group.
And
That's the best.
they asked where I was staying. I fucking told them, I guess, and all I know is I got home. I know they put me like in the shower or something because
Wait, they got you to your place?
Oh yeah. Don't know who they are. To this day, if you guys are out there and you ever hear this, I don't know who you are, but thank you because I'm alive because of you.
There's so many questions here.
So many.
How did
I can't answer them.
I know, but like, how did they know where you lived? Like, you obviously drunkenly told them. Like, the fact that you were able to coherently enough tell them an address that wasn't messed up at all and get.
I don't think I said the address. I think I just said the building I was at. Because this was like freshman spring.
Oh, okay. Oh, was this on campus?
Well, when things occurred, yes.
But
not like
no, I mean getting home is like okay. House
part.
was on campus. Okay, that makes it a little easier.
Yeah, I think I was just able to be like, apartment building, and they're like, all right, we know what that is. We can walk you there.
Like Joseph building.
Yeah.
Like okay. Oh, dude, that reminds me of my story with whiskey.
Go in.
My story with whiskey is crazy. Like honestly, it's my favorite story to tell. So it was my like best friend's like going away party. I was not driving. I was not going anywhere the next day. I was crashing at his place. I had free reign, like authority to do whatever amount of drinking I wanted. Like I don't get that a lot. Normally I'm like driving or like some always keeping me from going unhinged. So we go bar hopping in Clearwater, and like first couple of places we go, cannot remember the places we went. I know one of them was a social in Clearwater, but so we go there. We go multiple places. Every time we went, I go, yeah, I'll have a Jack and Coke. First couple of places we went, I'm like, yeah, just Jack and Coke, and they must have made it a double because it was strong, but I didn't know. And my friend was ordering it. He was paying too, unlimited when it came to whatever I wanted. So like Jack and Coke. And so the rest of the night, I think I had like 6 or 7 Jack and Cokes. By the end of the night, we're playing cornhole on a second floor landing, and I toss a beanbag. This is like 6 in, and I'm feeling it at this point. I'm loving the night. I toss a beanbag. I toss it so hard it hits the fan above us and breaks it.
Jesus.
And the fan kicks it out over the railing onto it kicks it out over the railing onto the first floor, and I'm like, I got it. And I go down the stairs, and I must have tripped because I caught myself on the wall, and there must have been a fire alarm literally right where I put my hand, and I just pull it, and I didn't know at the time that I did this, so like I got told this story later, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I go down, pick up the beanbag, I come back up, fire alarm starts to go off, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on? Like, why is fire alarm? Nobody has a clue what's going on. And so then my friend, she like has some connections with the fire department around like everywhere apparently. So then she texted them like, hey, do you guys know about a fire alarm or something that's going off? They're like, yeah, and we're on our way. And then she goes, dude, we gotta go. So like me and my whole crew were just walking down the stairs to go down to get like literally leave.
Yeah.
And then she finds out that they're like, they pull up as we're about like, we're gone. We're like down the street.
Yeah.
They pull up. And I'm just like, guys, I want to see what happens. I am so bad. I didn't know what was going on. And said like, no, Cole, we got to keep going. Yeah, we got to keep going. And
you made this happen, buddy. You got to leave.
They didn't tell me that. They're like babysitting me. And they go, no, we got to go, Cole. I'm like,
because knowing how that situation would just play out is like they tell you and you're like, I didn't pull the fire alarm. You're like saying it loud, and then the guy, obviously the fire.
Oh yeah,
and then that guy pulled the alarm. Get the cops over here.
The cops showed up, the ambulance, the fire department, and then she texted them going, yeah, do you guys know who did it? And they go, oh, we think it was like 2 blonde girls or something. And there happened to be 2 blonde girls playing cornhole with us. And so I was like, I got told
the girls.
I got told the story later, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's a legendary story right there. Like, it's my favorite like drunken story. Like, honestly, best one I've got.
That's wild.
I remember most of the night. We ended at Shepherd's Beach Resort. I don't remember the rest of the night. I don't know how I got home. I don't know how I got back to his place. The next morning, we wake up at like 12. We go get Waffle House at like 1 in the afternoon. I was feeling 100% great, but that was because I was still drunk.
That's like the funniest thing ever is when you wake up. I always love when you have like a big squad and you all go out and then you wake up the next morning all the same place and you're just like,
there was like 3 of us.
But like in general, it's fun when it's like everybody's there.
No. I mean like there was 3 of us that woke up. Like it was a big group going, but like 3 of us woke up in the same place.
That's always happens too. But I'm saying, but again, I'm specifically talking about like when you have your big squad and you're all up in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And you're just hanging and you're like, dude, you remember this last night? Remember this last night? And then like things are just flying back and forth and you're just laughing, you're reminiscing and you're all hungover, so you're just like you're just chilling, like it's at that like laugh where you're just like you're just chilling there.
I was still drunk. And everybody else was hungover though. That was the difference.
I mean that happens too sometimes. I can't remember a time if I woke up drunk. Personally, I'm sure it's happened just about everybody.
That was the only time, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
I remember having some bad. I get like bad headaches. I feel like I'm too young to get bad headaches, dude, but I get bad headaches.
I'm that way with beer. If I have like 1 or 2 beers and I stop, I don't keep drinking, I get a headache like hours later, and it kills me.
That's so weird.
It is, and I have to keep drinking in order for it to go away. I have to literally get a hangover to not feel bad.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
I do get very bad headaches from day drinking. If I day drink and I day drink, about 5, 6 o'clock, my head is pounding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I've done that way too many times. Where
you're not doing anything the rest of the day.
No,
You
not if you go
can't.
that hard.
No,
No, I
you
mean you
can't.
can, you
I mean,
can.
you
but,
could, but
but if you just have to keep that going. You have to pace that shit and keep
Yeah.
it going
Mhm.
until the night because
you gotta like wean off. You gotta like you start off crazy, but then you like do like oh I'll have like a
Yeah.
beer in an hour, and then I'll have a beer in 2 hours, like
Yeah.
or like every 30 minutes just to keep yourself mildly buzzed.
right. You gotta do it that way because you
Mhm.
can't just like go hard and then hope for the best. And
No.
it's just not gonna end well. It's just again every time I've done it, I've had a headache. I remember like starting early one night. We went out like kind of like a happy hour and did like 4 o'clock. Went out and started drinking at 4, and then I like stopped for maybe 2 hours. And I'm at the club, and then it just set in like the fucking migraine, and I was like, and at the club it's not gonna close till 2, and I was like, I just looked at everybody, and I was like, I gotta go home. And they're like, what? And I was like, I feel horrible right now, and I ended up like throwing up on the way home because I was just so hung. I was just like it was hurting so bad. I don't even know if it was drinking. I really don't even know if it was a drinking or I just was like dehydrated as hell. It was horrible.
See, my trick is when I get home after drinking, I'll like chug like a whole bottle, like
If you
one or
can-
two. I'll
if you
chug
can
a bottle
do
of
that
water
at night. It's a game changer. If you can chug a water at night or take a
right
I've done
before
that
you go to bed.
I was
right
doing that a few
before.
times. I take a Tylenol right before bed.
Oh yeah.
Wake up fine. Wake up fine.
Oh yeah.
Wake up fine.
100%. Fine.
Fine.
Like you can literally get like wasted.
Yeah.
And if you have like the equivalent amount of water to counteract all the alcohol, you can chug like you'll have to pee so hard in the morning, but if you do like you go hard heavy, have like 3 or 4 waters. Counteract that. Great. It doesn't actually do anything. Like it just literally filters. It just keeps your system faster. That's the only reason. Because it's got to push all that water out, so it
Yeah.
filters through everything else faster. That's the only reason.
It works.
It
That's the advice we have for you today. Fucking, you're drinking at night. If you can get some water before you go to bed and take a Tylenol, you will wake up pretty golden.
Ibuprofen.
Unless you're too drunk. If you're too drunk, you'll drink that water and you'll throw up in about 30 minutes later.
Yeah, no. Make sure you have a trash can by you.
That might happen. I'm gonna close it out there, man. That was fun. This has been fun. I had a good
Dude,
time.
this was
we'll
so
have
much
to
fun.
do another one. There's so much more we could talk about, but
no, there's all
we're
kinds of stuff.
gonna cap it in at like an hour here. So,
Oh yeah.
all right, peace.